What's going on, guys? My name is Abhik and this is the fourth HTML basic series tutorial. In this tutorial I promised I will show you how to use style attributes. Like here in this image tag we already mentioned the how to customize width and height, but let's there is another way you can do it. That's called style attributes. Style attributes is basically it tells the browser that how the style how the tag will behave or the will look like. It's pretty much like a makeup to the tag or to the content of the page. Now in the style section all you have to do is width 100% and close it. If you see that, if I do that, it will do the same job as the width. But you might be questioning me, why do we need that? Trust me guys, you will use style more than anything. When you learn CSS or how to customize your documents further, you will need style, and style is pretty much every document you will use style in. So don't use width equal to 100% that I used before. That was just a demo, but in this version you are now a junior learner, so don't use them, just use style. It will make you more professional. And while you do that, I already insert some of the text of Lorem Ipsum Dolor, and I entered another tag called P. P is for paragraph. So if we close the P and close also here and reload it, what will happen? See, it does not create a new paragraph. What it does is that when the image ends, it will start from that point. But if we create a new paragraph like we did, so it will create another paragraph for the text. If just copy this and paste it, and you will see that there will be another paragraph. If we delete this and reload it, you will see that they join with each other. So you know how to use P tag. But there are other things. I am going to talk more about style, but before that I am going to teach you how to use BR tags. BR tags pretty much means that when you have the large content and you want to send it to the next line, what can you do? If you send it to the next line like this and reload it in your browser, it's not going to work because HTML does not work that way. You have to enter another tag. Now this is called the BR tag. BR tag is pretty much like the image tag. When you end it, it's all will be in one tag. You don't have to use like BR and like BR and end it. If you do that, this will pretty much messed up. So if you do that, see, they're in all on tag. So just end it like this and reload it, and you know how to send the next line. So if you want to send it to the next line, just enter it inside your text and wait a minute. Yes, I think I missed something. Okay, there is something wrong. Oh, I completely forget. What if we just resize the browser a little bit, you can see that this is the first line. After that we apply a BR tag here, and this is the second line, and we applied a BR tag here, so it sends this line to the below. But if we remove the second BR tag and see what happens, see, it just start from the point. So the BR tag is pretty much this, like this. There are other tags, but I am not going to talk about them. This is the pretty much basic tab. Now I am going to show you the main tag, which is called the div. Div is pretty much the most advanced and most used tags. I use divs in my all projects, so better learning this than any other tags. So div does not work the way other tags does. See, if you use div, it does not do anything. Div is like image or the a-link, arif. So if you don't mention its properties, it won't do anything, but if you mention its properties, it's become really stronger. So just create a style attribute, and inside the style we will add some style code like this. Say width, so no, sorry, not width. We want to give it a border, give this text a box and a border. So what div is like, div is like just a box, and it's an empty box. If you inspect the element, wait here, if you inspect the element, and you can, if you see the dotted line, it looks like a box because div is basically a box. So if we added some border to the box border, and we have to mention how much width the border will be, 1 px, and the solid means the color will be solid. We can use transparent, but that won't do any good. We can use also dotted. So I am going to color it like this. If you don't know what this is the color code. I am going to talk more about color code in the later, so bear with me. See, now this creates a nice looking box. Now you learn how to create a box. So let me explain one more time. This is the border style at border style, and this is the 1px. If you change the 1 to 2, see what happens. Reload it, and you see that this just gets some what is it, wider the border. If we set it to the 5px to see better, and you can see that the box is much more wider, not wider, the border is much more wider, should I say. Now if we don't use solid and use dotted, so now see what happens. See, this border becomes dots. So now you know what this is and what this is, and also what this is. This is the color code, this section. This is the properties of the border, that how the border will look like, and this is the width of the border. Now you might be wondering, so how can I use set a height of border? Okay, so let me tell you one thing. Border does not have a height. Border is mean how much you want the border to get fatty or something like that. So now you can create your own box. In this tutorial, let me see the time. Okay, I have 1 more minute. So I am going to also show you how to use the padding. Just write this code and you will see what happened. I am going to create 10px padding. Okay, I just messed it up. So if we do that, now you see that there they creates like a margin inside the inside margin. So inside margin is like, if you inspect the element, you can see it, and okay, you can see it better in Chrome. Let me open it in Chrome and you will see it. So if you see it in Chrome and go ahead and inspect element here, this is the original content width and height. This is the padding. Padding means the green color here. If you see any green color, well, I can see, maybe you also can see, the green color means padding. It's create a space between the border and the inside content, and this is the border. And the margin is, let me enter some margin. If you use any ruler and margin ever your textbook, you probably know what margin is. Now go ahead and see, the margin is the outer border, sorry, outer padding. Margin is like an outer padding. It just creates some space from the outer side. So margin creates space from the outer side and padding creates space from the inner side. And this is the border and this is the original content size. So you know how to create your own box, and you also now master in, sorry, not master, but you know how to create padding and margin. Next time I will show you how to customize padding and also how to customize margin, like if you adding margin this side but not this side, not this side, or not this side, just only on one side. So how do you do that? Well, see you in the next tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe.